All right, welcome back, YouTube. So before we get into the videos, I wanted to just make a quick announcement stating that this week is a very pivotal week when it terms really just in terms of the crypto market, the stock market, but more importantly with crypto, with the run that BTC has been on, with the pump that we're seeing in Dogecoin and other cryptos. This is going to be a really pivotal week. And it's very important that we watch where a lot of these candlesticks close, as when it comes to when it pertains to the numbers that we're looking at, when we're deciding, okay, if this is going to be the area of resistance or this is going to create the closing of this gap or the start of a new one. So we're going to go over that in this video with the charts. I just wanted to put this out there because I would like to just create the context, because this is going to be a very pivotal week. And as far as for us starting to ascend and potentially even seeing some higher highs. So let's get into the charts. So looking at the charts here, this is for Doge. You see that we are above the trend line. So we were pretty much invalidating that. We got a rejection off of it, but we literally came right back, and we're going to see where this candlestick closes. Very important. What we're looking for is around the 945 mark. 945, 951, roughly around there. But that's what we're looking for, is a closure around there. And then we have a very strong case of getting to the 1118. So the next 48 hours is going to be a very pivotal point when it comes down to where this candle closes and what the next few weeks look like. Taking a look here at BTC. So we are 22,743. So we have gotten some rejections from here, but what we're looking at is a closure for 22,781 or higher. So this pivot point right here, this is what we're looking at for a closure. And then of course, that'll set us up very good to get to 25,212, but then we can start talking about reversals and then going on a tear here. But the next point that we're looking at, we got the 21,473. We're looking for a closure of 22,781. This is basically this is Dogecoin's 945 mark. The 2512 is going to be the 1118 or so. Just to kind of put that into perspective for you. And I wanted to take a look here just to kind of see what shorts are doing, because when we start going onto these tears, I like to kind of see, how they're responding. Shorts in Bitcoin, non-existent right now. They're not going against this. I doubt that's going to be the case for Doge, but I am willing to be surprised. Ironically, not a lot of large movements from shorts here with Doge, so this is actually pretty good. We're still relatively at some of the low pivot points down here, so not any significant moves up. So this is pretty good. This puts us in a great shot to actually go on this run that the charts are kind of indicating. So this really puts us in a very strong position to make this possible. Typically, the issue is normally we'll see, and I'm sure as of you guys, if you hold, typically you'll know that it'll kind of go on a run, and then we'll see 500% increases and stuff like that. So this is pretty good. So Doge, Bitcoin, very great shape to hit their pivot points here. So, and another thing, we can not rule out that we can see somewhat of a consolidation period, but overall, we have well enough room right now on Bitcoin and Doge to pull back a cent or two in Doge, to pull back a couple grand or so in Bitcoin and still continue this trend. So it's not the end of the world. This is normal. And you kind of want to build strength at these points, because the same reason that we can potentially see these gap ups from 945 to 11 or the 22,700 mark to 25 in Bitcoin is the same thing, is because we've seen those gap downs. That's why we can see the gap up. So if you want to build strength in these levels here for entries, just for consolidation purposes and stuff like that, you want to see some consolidation points along the way. So you don't want that straight shot. And my investors know exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, looking at about a 48-hour time frame, short-term time frame here, to kind of see where these candlesticks are going to close for these two here. And those are the magic numbers. So just keep that in mind: 945, 1118, 22,700 roughly, and around a 25K mark for BTC. And that's going to set us up amazingly for the next potentially higher high, because after here, this comes in, this is Dogecoin's gap up territory. We get here, retest this, close above it. We got some gap ups here to kind of take us into the teens. There's my price update for right now. I'll obviously be charting this and watching this over the next day or so, provide you with any updates we see. Tomorrow, market open is going to be very important as well. If anything shocking or amazingly happens, I'll make an update. But until then, I will see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, share the video. Check out Moomoo. You can get up to 15 free stocks when you open a new account. I have a link in the description section, and I will see you in the next one. Try it.